So hey, this is David Sage with Pool Sage, and we're here at the Southwest Pool and Spa Show here in 2024, and we're down here in San Antonio with our booth that we have, and we are introducing everybody to Pool Sage. And what we do is send you a weekly video of a training subject of some sort that helps you progress and get better in what you do. That's our goal, is to take some of the education I have from almost 40 years of doing swimming pools and other professionals that have been doing this as well, and we are putting it together to make it accessible to help the new guys, or even if you've been in it for 4 or 5 years and you want to learn some new stuff, that it can make it accessible to you so you don't have to come to these shows and sit in classes all day or go out of your way and get trained. We know some of you guys don't have the privilege or opportunity to work for a company and then go into the pool business, and you had a demand, so you went on your own. And we want to be a mentor for you to do that. That is our goal. And we know nobody likes to stand and watch somebody talk like I am right now. And so we shoot a lot of videos. That's our main mode of operation. And we give you a visual of about 4 to 5, 6 minutes of how to do something. And that way you can go back to it, watch it over again, slow it down, and it goes to your library of, as it builds. So that is what we do, and that's what we're about. We want to make it real cost effective to you. So we want to be there to help you. That's what we're after. So you can go to our website at poolsagepro.com. That's poolsagepro.com, and or scan one of our QR codes that we'll even show you right here. That'll work if you hit that with your phone. That'll take you there, and sign up, and hit us up with any questions that you might have. There's a contact there you can click on, and we just want to be there for you. That's what we're all about, is make learning easy as can be. So while we're here at the Southwest Pool and Spa Show, which is an amazing show, and you all need to make an effort to get to one of the shows near you, and you can Google pool and spa shows and they'll come up, and you just make an effort to get to one. We have over 120 vendors here, and there's some I really want to show you what they offer. So we're going to go do that now, walk around a little bit, show you what they've got. So some of the products represented here are stuff you can use every day. That's sealants for spancy joints. AB company that does pool brushes and things. Folks that handle the flexible PVC. You know you can get it in different colors. This is Prather Industries. Then we have representatives here today from Weldon, which is PVC glues and adhesives and things. So I'm here at the Valpak booth here. These guys I've known and followed for, since the 80s. And we're getting up in age. But anyway, I'm here with Mike,
How you
CEO,
doing?
the brains behind the operation, and showing some of the products he's got. He just showed me now they've got this cool little, like a pressure washing nozzles, and you put it on the end of your pool pole, and you attach a garden hose to it or an adapter to your Polaris line, and so you can pressure wash that black algae out of the corners and stuff that you can't get to without having to try to dive down there and do it yourself or rig something up. So he's done the rigging for you, so that's great. They have a lot of aftermarket products, like this one here you showed me is kind of new. This is a bulkhead for a TR60 or TR140 is usually what breaks and leaks. You cut that off, put a brass one on, and you're probably, you're not going to have a problem getting with that, that's for sure. And they aftermarket a lot of things.
Air relief.
Here's
the OEM air relief.
There's the other one. Here's the new brass one, and that's not going to crack and freeze. So,
clean and clear.
Yep, it goes right there on the 140. What else you got, Mike?
This is the lid removal wrench for the
that's the OEM one.
100 or 140, and this is my replacement. It's aluminum, and goes right on there. You could tap it with a mallet. You can put a little cheater bar on each side. and counterclockwise it off.
Yeah, I broke one of these, believe it or not, trying to get one.
Yeah, that's a knuckle buster.
It's a knuckle buster. You can't get on it like you want to. This thing here, it will take care of that problem. And now they've come out with a replacement for the Whisper Flow, because Pentair sometimes is hard to get their stuff, and this is a great replacement for that.
Yeah, complete replacement. All you need is a motor.
Yeah. So if a customer with a great motor that you just replaced and thing splits out, you just drop a new one in. They keep the motor. And what's this wrench for?
That's for the bulkhead.
Nice. Look at that.
And then we've got a long one too that's about 12 inches long.
So
it's not here on the table, but we do also have a long
right
one.
there for especially when you get it on the inside. And you got to tighten that wrench down on the inside. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. That is a booger. And gosh, I wish I'd had that last time I was doing that. That's for sure. Yeah. And then they also make some pump baskets, impellers, their baskets. I've used plenty of their baskets over the years. Beat the heck out of these. They come with a real heavy weight in the bottom. So they're a great replacement.
You can look at their new one coming up too. It's a U3 basket with a float.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay. Those are hard to find replacements for there.
Yeah.
Yep. They manufacture some of the Hayward and Pentair DE tops with extra reinforcements and a built-in air relief, so you don't have that stupid little thing sticking up, breaking off, giving you trouble. So look into their products. I've used them for years. They're great, and I just wanted to highlight that mainly because as a service guy, you don't always get what you can't always find what you want, and they're an awesome resource to expanding your ability to get the job done. So, anyway, we'll check out some more. I'm stopping here at AAT Acrylics. I've never stopped at before because I saw these awesome blocks of acrylics, and I often wonder how they build those fantastic pools with clear walls. And so, tell me a little bit about this.
Sure. Art. So we're the manufacturer of Acrylite here in the States, plexiglass. Internationally, you can see here, we're a licensed manufacturer of material, which is Acrylite that we sell here in the States.
Okay, cool.
So we've used this all over the U.S. so far and all over the world doing pools.
It's amazingly clear. I'm just like, wow, that is amazingly clear. That is something else. So on those big commercial pools that you see, that like the one up here on the hotel, that's a product. That is fantastic. So about how much gallonage, how much weight in this wall hold?
Sure. So
I'm sure it depends on the size.
That's why we have different thicknesses. So it depends on the depth of the pool is how thick it gets. A standard pool that's say 3 foot deep is around 2 to 3 inches thick.
Okay, like this one.
Yeah.
Well, all right. That is really cool. So the frustrating thing that I know you see is you have a lot of high-end builders who aren't even aware that this product's available to them, and that's what I find. And that they just don't stretch their imagination with what they can do, because like a negative edge with that's really cool.
Yep.
Cool, man. That is really neat. Well, that's something really neat. I've never seen it in person in real life, and I've seen the pictures and the videos, but to see how thick this stuff is just crazy thick. That is something else. Thanks a lot. I appreciate
it.
Yes, grab a card. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So I'm here today at Pool Pal with Steve Thompson and his lovely wife, and they're out here at the Southwest Pool and Spa Show. Stop by their booth. He's gonna tell us a little about the Frankenplug, which is really pretty cool. I didn't know they existed, but they sure have saved some people a lot of work. So, Steve, I'll let you deal with it.
So it's a common to get a crack like in your threads or behind on the connection. If you get that problem, instead of core drilling it out or cutting over the deck, you take a Frankenplug, which is essentially a stint for pools. You just stick it in, tighten the nut, and it seals the leak. And then it comes with its own fake eyeball that you thread onto it. And you can fix a leak in as little as 15 seconds without digging, cutting concrete, or even draining the water. And we make longer versions. If you have something further back in the line, this is customizable in length. You can shorten it and we make skimmer versions, and so you can fix a skimmer in the straightaway going down. And we also have some spa versions. We have 2 different spa versions that you can fix. Basically, a lot of common leaks you can fix quickly and easily. And so you actually make more money per hour, doing this than you do with a jackhammer. So, or if you just have a customer who can't afford it, it gives you that option. Instead of walking away with no money, you can, make a little more money instead of nothing. So,
and that's really cool. And then some people might question, well, look how small this is. It used to be real big, but the reality of it is, I mean, that's the size of the eyeball.
you're just moving the back pressure point from the
Right
from
here.
the here. You're just moving it back to the back
So
of the plug.
you're not changing
So you
anything.
increase a slight increase in velocity,
Yeah.
but pressure generally you don't have an increase in pressure.
Yeah.
So
That's cool. I did not know you made one for the spa. That is really, really neat.
and we have a kit that'll do almost any 1.5" spa jet body if you have a jet body issue.
That
So
is really
that
cool.
one's a little more complicated. It's not
Yeah.
for the beginner, but still works nicely.
Yeah, what else? What else do you do besides drinking plug?
One popular item we have is our main drain adapter, which a lot of times you'll see where the screws will snap off on a main drain or strip out. The main drain adapter just sets into the pot. It has 3 thumb screws, and the slot can receive a screw anywhere along the slot, so any VGB cover can fit on it. So regardless of the screw pattern. So that's a popular item. And in the same line as that, we also have our light ring, which is similar, but it's opens up into 2 pieces, so you can clip it right around the cord, squeeze it flush. It's bondable, and it's got a lot of different mounting points. So this is good for Pentair, Hayward, American, basically most of your even older full-size lights. Stay Rights. Yeah, Stay Right fits in it. So it's a handy, useful tool.
So I could upgrade from a Stay Right to a regular Pentair using that one.
Yep.
That's huge.
Yeah. And we're actually coming out with later this year, probably in the next couple of months, we're going to have a swim quip adapter, which I know Texas doesn't have a lot of swim quip, but
some
the
of them out there.
East Coast United States has a lot of them. So, also one of our most popular products is our resurfacing fittings.
Okay.
So normally what they used to do, they'd have an old return and they'd have to chip out around it, and they'd leave the old dingy return and surface
So
to
the
that.
replumb, correct.
So we make our resurfacing fittings. You just glue and screw, and
So you have a
screw
nice
them, pack them with hydraulic cement, and then just surface right to that. We also have escutcheonless ones, so a lot of areas want the flush look. So if you have that, you can use this one. Has a double water stop on it, so you can really help prevent leaks in the future. And we also have a whole line of these that we call invisible fittings because they're clear, with a double water stop. This is actually a new construction fitting. It's a 2-inch insider, 1.5 inch overglue. So if you want to have a new pool that has that flush look, but you still want to have all the use of a thread for vac ports and lights and whatever else you need, it's excellent for that. We have slip versions as well. So if you have an 1.5 inch pipe that they just use a press-in eyeball and you want to upgrade it to a threaded, we have that in discussionless and in the regular trim fitting as well. And also with these, if you have resurfacing, they just put a piece of tape over it, and by the end it's all full of gunk.
Yep.
And you can't get your eyeball in. We make basically a disposable press-in
that's great.
cover to keep that from happening. And but with our resurfacing stuff, we have a little tool. So say you were putting this in, and you know how sometimes the fittings are bumped out a little, and you just want to get it in more. This guy here will trim off the shoulder so you can get your fitting anywhere in the back you want, so you can adjust it and get it in deeper if you need to.
Deeper. Cut away some of the threads and go in a little deeper.
It cuts that shoulder off so you can go in further.
Nice.
So
That's a great idea.
basically everything that's ever annoyed me in the field, we try to come up with a solution for. Yeah.
That's great. Well, good deal. Well, thanks a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So there you go. Okay, so we're out here at the Southwest Pool and Spa Show, San Antonio, 2024 this year. And I am talking to the ladies here at the skimmer booth because I use skimmer. I have made a huge difference jumping from paper to skimmer. And my pool service guys don't like it because I am like on top of them. It's like, you're starting at 9 o'clock this morning. What's the problem? Whereas before they'd be like, he didn't know I'm starting at 10:30, So I can track everything, how long they've been at the job site, how much chemicals they're using, what the chemical reading in real time, and all that sort of thing. So anything else I should know about skimmer?
Yeah, look, our job here is to empower pool service professionals to build great businesses, and we're really glad that you are a skimmer user,
yeah.
And that you can hold your teams accountable.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You hold them accountable, and the customers love it because it's like, they're like, has Johnny been here yet? And I'm like, well, he's 2 stops away. I can look and give him that information and let him know an estimated time, sort of thing. And what I like about the app is, here you kind of look at what it's like. You've got where you can pull up your guys and how many pools they've done that day on that given day. And it even shows you on an iPad the route with the map, and on your computer with the map and the route and how they're going to run. Everybody's got a code, color, and you can optimize your routes. Simple. And it's really inexpensive. I can't remember how much it is a customer right now.
$49, and it's $1 per customer per month. And if you don't service that customer, you're not billed.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't show up, you don't get paid for it. So it's really inexpensive, and everybody's kind of afraid to dive into it. And I kind of held off for a while, but I'm glad I gave in and went with skimmer. So anyway,
Thank you for saying that. We have a great support team, many of whom are here with us today. But if you need help, you can pick up the phone, and a real life human being will pick up the phone, and that's huge these days. Yeah.
So anyway, well, thanks for spending some time with me.
My
I appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Yeah.
You bet. Thanks.